The former head of the North Carolina GOP is currently the co-chair of the Republican National Committee.
That's right. Tonight, Michael Whatley shares his thoughts on the party's next strategy. And on the Democratic side, a North Carolina congressman explains why the 2024 Democratic Convention reminds him of another convention. The surprise first night appearance of the vice president nominee.
The future is here. It's in our grasp.
Hillary Clinton's no-holds-barred speech.
Best decision I made my whole career.
And Joe Biden's fired up and emotional passing of the torch. North Carolina Representative Wiley Nickel has had this feeling before.
The sense of hope and optimism is just off the charts. I worked for President Obama and traveled with him in 2008. This feels like 2008 with an amazing campaign focused on the issues, and folks are excited.
Republicans recognize the bump that comes with a convention and the fact that Kamala Harris is closing the gap with Donald Trump. But North Carolina's Michael Whatley, the co-chair of the Republican National Committee, believes it's short-lasting, even if the race ends up being close.
We feel 100% comfortable that coming out of the convention, when the voters start paying attention, that this is going to settle back into a very, very tight race, a very competitive race that we feel like we're in a great position to win.
The plan to do that?
Talking to them about the issues that they care about, which is, things like jobs, the economy, inflation, security, and safety, where Donald Trump is beating Vice President Harris on every single one of those issues.
Just a few days before the convention, Kamala Harris revealed part of her economic plan in Raleigh. It's one that Congressman Nickel believes will help get her across the finish line.
Talking about helping bring down the cost of housing, bring down the cost of groceries, and going after those who are price gouging at the grocery store. And most importantly, I'm a dad. I've got a 9 and an 11-year-old, a member of the Congressional Dads Caucus. She talked about a $6,000 child tax credit. That's a big deal for working families and the right way to go.
And so, North Carolina started to feel like it wasn't as much in play for a while, right? And now it's very much in play again in this election. So what can we guarantee? We can't guarantee who's going to win. We can guarantee a couple of things, though. We're going to see a lot of the candidates between now and November.
Absolutely.
In our state. We're going to see a lot of door knocking. And you know what? You're going to get used to hitting that mute button because we're going to be inundated with ads.
And we talk so much about the polls, but really we won't know what's going to happen until Election Day and a little thereafter. So
we know how polls can be wrong.
Absolutely. All right.